Welcome back to bullsEYE through the lens of a Bulls fan. It's your boy AD. It should be a sad day, man, because we went against the Sacramento Kings and they not really a good team. And we showed our butts out there, man. We had Sabonis giving it to us in the paint, man, going at our chest. We had De'Aaron Fox out there just balling us out. We had no answer for him. We had Mitchell, a rookie, out there just balling us out like he in his 5th year. What we gonna do about that? We supposed to be winning games that we supposed to be winning. And we already been losing to playoff teams, well, some of them. What's the answer, man? What do we have to do? What did we had to do to win this game? Now, if we look at the replay, these highlights here, man, we can kind of get a gauge of what happened. What happened, man? So that was a good bucket right there. But really what I want to highlight, if we can get to it, is these isolation plays that Zach LaVine keep throwing up behind the 3 and DeRozan keep backing up in the post and shooting up on 2 players. Similar to that one right there, how he missed that shot. Luckily, Derrick Jones Jr. got that rebound, kicked it out to Alex Caruso for the 3. But, man, this is something we got to change here, man. Billy Donovan, we need to run plays out here. You know, you need to coach, you know, instead of scratching your head on the sideline, looking like you don't know what you're doing. Let's get the ball to our point guards and start setting up plays, man. Let's start, like I was saying in the last video, let's start running pick and rolls with the center, man, doing alley-oop pocket passes or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the lazy pass that AC just did. Man, they just been killing us out there, man. We had Zach LaVine with, 5 points in the first half. DeRozan with 8 points in the first half, man. They just didn't really have a good offensive game this game, man. Even though they ended with, 20 plus points and with okay efficiency still, the first half we was down by 20 points, you know. Second half we came out, we had it down to 1 point. You know, we blew it in the last few minutes of the game. But Billy Donovan wasn't the reason why we came back. Really, it's been the Bulls players just really hitting their shots, playing the same basketball that they've been playing the first half. They just started hitting the shots. You know, somebody was in there giving them a pep talk. Maybe it was Billy Donovan. I don't know. Maybe it was DeRozan just cutting into him. Either way, they started hitting shots out there, man. And if you look at this, Mitchell right there, boom. It's just poor defense by Zach LaVine, man, in this game. There's another one. Boom. Oh, he missed it, but still, he just these open shots with the lazy rebound attempt by Vucevic, and then he get dunked on like a baby. You know, they just been bullying us out there, man. They really just been bullying us out there, and it's just we in the last 15 game stretch, we can't be losing to teams like this. That doesn't even have 30 wins under their belt this year. We have to win these easy games, and we have to win some playoff games too if we want to be ready for the playoffs. I don't want us to have a first-round exit out here in these streets. Now, let's see. Who been playing well today, man? Because it's really hard to try to figure out who actually been playing well. Kobe White played decent. He been out there balling, but he didn't have enough shots, put up. We had Tristan Thompson out there getting key blocks. Derrick Jones Jr. getting key blocks, but Tristan Thompson was in foul trouble early, and he just didn't really play a lot of minutes. And what really made me mad about what Billy Donovan did in the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game was that if Tristan Thompson got 5 fouls and you just gonna let him sit on the bench for the rest of the game, you might as well sit him in and get fouled out, because they've been bullying us in the paint and he was the only one down there getting blocks and really putting bodies on people, It was just a poor tempo defense by the Bulls, man. We played defensively poor, and it showed, man. Even though we kind of came back from this 20-point deficit and that was good experience, we shouldn't have been down by 20 points in the first place. And, man, I've been pulling my hair out watching that game, man, smacking myself in the face. Look at that, just easy in the paint. And they just let him just skate there. That's what he been doing all game. Harrison Barnes he didn't have a good game, and they still whooped us. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And then DeRozan want to come up with that reverse dunk, missed the dunk, but then he redeems himself. But still, it's just like, yo, Man, get the easy points, man. Stop trying to look flashy out there. We're losing. You know what I'm saying? We're losing. Get the easy buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Get the easy buckets, man. We need to go out there. That's why I can't wait until Lonzo Ball come back, because he needs to come out there and start playmaking. Now, if Lonzo Ball come back and he start passing that ball as soon as he step foot past that half court line, I'm gonna have to make a video about that, because we need you out here being a pure playmaker, not giving the ball to Zach LaVine and DeRozan to play ISO ball and shoot contested shots. You need to start running plays, Billy Donovan. You need to start being the coach. Be the coach. Because in the postseason, this ISO ball is not going to fly. We need to start playing like how we're going to play in the postseason. And if we play the same way we're playing right now in the postseason, we're going to get dog walk. I'm talking a sweep. And we may even win one game if we play against the Celtics. Because we just don't want to get swept, and we just come out just hitting every shot. Other than that, and we may get swept, or we may lose 4-1 against the Celtics if we play them. So we need to start putting our heads in the game right now. Billy Donovan need to start coaching, and we need to start winning right now, because we need to start gearing towards the playoff. Now, this was the run right here in the mid run where we started coming back. We're down 10. This is in the third. I think we made the run in the third, late in the third, or was it early in the fourth? Either way, we started making the run. We started closing the gap. And actually, it was in the fourth. It was in the beginning of the fourth. We started closing that gap there. Very great defensive move by Alex Caruso right there. We started closing this gap. And it wasn't because of Billy Donovan's coaching. It wasn't because of that. It's because they started hitting actual shots. DeRozan started playing ISO ball. He started actually hitting his shots that he wasn't hitting in the first half. We started making some decent plays. And those shots were hit, man. Like this one right here. This is the beginning where we start that run. You see that pick? That pick right there, slash right to the run. That's what we need to be doing. Not this right here. Even though we got an and one, he's very, very effective with that, right? You need to mix in some picks and get open. We need to mix that into it, because they know that's what we're going to do. And this was a great contested layup right here by Alex Caruso. Now we're closing that lead. And then we got Kobe Wright, bang, with that three. You know what I'm saying? There is no coaching, no plays being ran right here. This is just pure players just playing basketball and making their shots. Nothing that Billy Donovan was doing, which is why Billy Donovan is the biggest problem with the Bulls right now, despite the injuries that we're facing. And this is when they started coming back and everything else. Billy Donovan, you should have put Tristan Thompson in the game right here. This is where you should have called that timeout and put Tristan Thompson in, because we're down 4. And this is when they started killing us. Even though he hit that midi, it was some shots in the post, rebounds in the post, and everything else that Tristan Thompson would have helped us win the ball game by getting boards and stopping points in the paint. Down 6 right here. Zach LaVine started balling in the last few minutes, but this is the thing right here. This contested layups and everything else. They shoot hard shots, man. DeRozan and LaVine, they shoot very hard shots, contested shots. There's no easy shots that they really shoot. That's what I'm talking about. Right there wide in the paint. Tristan Thompson would have been right there like, give me those. But he wasn't in the game because he got, quote unquote, 5 fouls. He had 5 fouls, but he's sitting on the bench. He might as well foul out. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, it's just, it makes me upset, man, because we have a real good team. Our team is deep, right? Our team is very deep. But Billy Donovan don't know how to use our team. He doesn't know how to coach our team. He doesn't know how to do a lot of stuff, man. It annoys me, man. It annoys me. And so now I just want to go over and look over the stats really quick, man. So the first thing I want to highlight here is the percentage, right? We shot 41% from the field, 36 and 88, 29% from the three. That's what really killed us right there. Even though we had some good threes, good looks. It just was not falling tonight. And it showed, And we had, 22 assists, right? 5 blocks, which is actually pretty good. 5 steals. 13 turnovers, that's pretty high. Now, let's take a look at individual players' performances. DeRozan actually played good at the end of the day. 0 plus minus on the loss. 21 points, 41%. He didn't shoot any threes. 41% from the field. 39. He played a lot of minutes, but he played pretty good. Javonte Green, I'm still trying to figure out. Well, he's an energy guy, so that's why he's starting. But honestly, if you ask me, I would put Tristan Thompson to start and have Javonte Green come off the bench. But hey, I'm not coaching. It's Billy Donovan coaching, which I'm not a big fan of him. 6 rebounds, 3 offensive. Wow, that's impressive. I'll tell you that. 5 points, 50% from the field, 100 from the 3. He played really good. +1. Nikola Vucevic shot the most. 22, 45 from the field, 42 from the 3, which is actually pretty good. But this 45 right here, I want you to be in the 50s, big guy. 23 points, -14. 10 boards. He's really good at the boards. He's always pretty good at getting boards. No blocks or anything else. Really didn't play any defense. 22. I need DeRozan to shoot 22 or more shots. He's the most efficient on the team. Zach LaVine, 44%, pretty good. 28 from the 3, my guy. I need you to stop shooting them once you start missing them. Okay, stop shooting them. We did really good at the free throw though. 95%. We are a really good free throw shooting team. 6 assists. I like it. 27 points, -21. 2 turnovers. This is primarily because he played bad defensively. Ayo Dosunmu was 6 points, 33%. He didn't shoot a lot. 3, 0.5 from the 3. He shot really bad from the 3. It just really shot us in the foot. Alex Caruso, second game back from an injury. It's expected for him to shoot low percentage-wise. So I'm not really, third, fourth game, that's when I'll start being like, all right, my mans, I need you to start hitting these. You know what I'm saying? I need you to start hitting these. So -10, 6 points, 4 turnovers. He did have some bad turnover passes. 2 assists. He did get a block. Darius Jones Jr. +4. That's good. 2 points. Not really going to highlight anything with him. Kobe White. I wish he shot more because he was actually playing good at first. 40%, 33 from the 3. Just needed one more. He'd have been right there in the 40%. 13 points +2. You know what I'm saying? Because my boy was out there balling at first. Tristan Thompson, this is what really angered me. A +7, and he didn't shoot the ball not one time. A +7. +7. 2 blocks. 2 steals. 1 turnover. 5 boards. Why didn't he play more? Billy Donovan. Why did he only play 15 minutes? Yes, he had 5 fouls, but you might as well had his boy foul out because he was up in the paint, getting those blocks, putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Like I do not like how Billy Donovan coach. He is not a good coach for the Chicago Bulls. He's a subpar coach, and it's just I'm not a big fan of him. Let's look at the Sacramento Kings. Harrison Barnes was 6 points +14. 2 blocks, 1 steal. He was going ham. He only shot the ball 8 times. He shot bad, but he still had a +14. Don't worry about him. Sabonis, 15 shot attempts, 40%, only 1 3, 7 boards, 22 points +12. He was bullying us in the paint. All 22 points in the paint. Dante, 44%, 15. You know what I'm saying? He was all over the place. 4 assists, 1 steal. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just going crazy. De'Aaron Fox, we had no answer for the man. 41 minutes, but 25 shot attempts on 52% shooting, 37 from the 3. 34 points. He torched us. 6 assists. You know what I'm saying? He torched us, +16. Davion Mitchell, the rookie. 14 shot attempts, 50%. A rookie, 16 points, -4, but he was killing us. Like, he was the main reason why they got the lead in the first half, because this boy was killing us. We had no answer for the man. You know what I'm saying? 47% field goal percentage, 82 field goal attempts, 40% from the three. They just killed us. Like, they made the same amount of threes, but they took 10 less. But they was in that paint bullying us, going crazy. You know, they had 15. They had more turnovers than us, but they still beat us. You know, 10 steals, 3 blocks. They had 5 more steals than us. We had more blocks. But man, they killed us. They killed us. And so we lost the game. We lost the game because we played bad. Coaching is always bad. When we win the game, it's because of the players. And I don't know what else to say. It's a bad game. It's a bad game. We're supposed to win. And thank God Celtics and Philadelphia lost, because we would have probably dropped to 5th. I think we're a half game above Celtics right now. Maybe a half game to a game below Philadelphia or the Bucks. Philadelphia, I'm thinking. You know, let me go to standings. I can actually tell y'all. So we are a half game ahead of the Celtics and a half game ahead of Philadelphia 76ers. A game and a half ahead of the Bucks, game and a half behind the Bucks, 3.5 behind the Miami Heat. We can't listen. They're losing now. Bucks won. They're losing now. But look at this right here. That play-in spot, these boys are winning out here. They got something to prove. They like, look, in these last 15 games, this last 15 game stretch, we trying to get out of this play-in. So we need to start winning now. We do, because we're only 2 games behind the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we're 3 games behind the Raptors to be in the dang play-in. Why? Because of coaching. Coaching. Run pick and rolls. Set the picks. Stop ISOing. Get more assists. Make the easy bucket. Vucevic, start hitting your shots. You're inconsistent. Play defense, especially Zach LaVine. Off-ball defense is atrocious. You need to start helping out. You're falling asleep. And then you want to throw your hands up when you don't get the ball on the offensive side. We're not going to, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to give you the ball on the offensive side if you're not going to play defense. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this, man. We got 15 games left. I want to be in the top 4. We deserve to be in the top 4. We have the team to be in the top 4. We don't have the coach to be in the top 4, but we have the team to be in the top 4 seed in the East. Let's do this, man. We play the Boston Celtics. We can beat them. But it's some changes we have to make. Now, this video is 18 minutes long. I'm done raging, man. You're tuned in to bullsEYE through the lens of a Bulls fan, man. I'm a real Bulls fan. 12 years in. So check me out. It's AD. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Like the video. And I'm out.